Alright, test, test, test. Are we live? Are we working? Oh yeah, we're working. Okay, just gonna do a quick little test. I'm just testing out live streaming for YouTube. So I thought, hey, I'll play some Final Fantasy II, and I'll just, you know, level up some characters or something. I don't know. No plan. I just wanted to test it, see if I could get it to work. Ooh. Yeah, I started uploading videos to my YouTube channel because of the whole Twitch change stuff. So I thought, well, I'll test out YouTube streaming, see how that goes, see how I like it. Seemed like it was a little bit more of a hassle to get it going versus something like the Twitch streaming. The Twitch streaming was a little bit easier to get going, I think. Seemed like there were more hoops to jump through on the YouTube stuff. I need to be using magic on these guys. Let's do magic. Let's do some magic stuff. Get the magic stuff to go up. Oh, he doesn't need to do anything. Yeah, I found out the other day when I was playing Final Fantasy II, because I never really played Final Fantasy II that much back in the day. But I found out the other day that it's got a system, it's like completely different from the first Final Fantasy, where you sort of like, you have to like level up individual items, like individual weapons get leveled up. Like your characters don't have levels. Like if I go in here and look at it, and I look at the status on my characters, there's like no level. Like, you know, he has no level, she doesn't, he doesn't, this guy doesn't. But like, they've got skill levels on their weapons that they use. They've got skill levels on their magic. If you look at it, you can see like little experience bars for their magic. It's weird. It's a different kind of game than what I was expecting. It's not bad. It's just it's different. It's weird. So the game wants you to use magic multiple times to level it up, so that you have stronger levels of magic and stuff. It's weird, and it's same thing with like weapons and stuff. It's just super strange. Every time I play this game, it feels weird. I don't know, Final Fantasy games are weird. I don't know why, they're just weird. Everything about them is weird. Not a bad weird. I think it's a good weird. So I don't know how much streaming I'll do on YouTube though, because I kind of like streaming on Twitch, and then I kind of like exporting those videos to YouTube, so I may just keep doing that. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. If Twitch keeps making dumb decisions, then maybe I start streaming on YouTube. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I'm probably spending way too much time leveling up characters. And I'm getting them probably too high level-wise. This early in the game, because I really have just started Final Fantasy II. I've not played it that much. Yeah, I think I've only just barely moved past the first town, the first area that's in the game. Something like that. How much money I've got at this point? Money. I've got 1,800. You'd think I would have more, as much level grinding crap as I've done at this point. So I guess this early in the game, the enemies are like super weak, so they're not like giving me a whole lot money-wise anyway. One thing I do like better about Final Fantasy II over the first Final Fantasy is I do like that immediately you've got like characters, like they have names and they have sort of stories. Like they're not like super detailed yet, but like these are like real characters. Where the first game, the game doesn't even give them names. Like I want to say that like in the manga at some point they go back and those, you know, I think they're the 4 heroes, original 4 heroes or something. They go back and they give them names, but if you play Final Fantasy 1, it makes you pick names. Like you don't get like preset names and then you can change them or something. And that's fine. I mean, like, sure, whatever. But like, even like if you name them and everything, it's not like those names are gonna matter. It's not like they're gonna pop up and be a thing, you know. They're essentially blank slates in the first game, and the story is just kind of like very, very bare. Like even like the interactions you have with other characters and stuff, it's not like super detailed. It's not like a big story thing that's going on. So it is what it is. It's fine. Like it's a game. You're supposed to play it. You're supposed to have fun. You know, all that good stuff. That's all that matters. But I do like it when they start getting into the games where they do have actual characters and they're crafting a little bit more of a story. So this one's already started. It has crafted a story. It's pretty basic. Like there's not much going on yet. It's like 4 friends are almost murdered at the beginning of this game, and then they kind of get pulled into a war between a bunch of different kingdoms. And the enemy is just kind of overwhelmingly powerful. Like you can't even defeat them. In fact, you want to avoid encounters with them at the beginning of the game. I'm assuming that the game's just wanting you to level up before you get to that point or something. But like, it was like literally, it's like, oh, you got to sneak around these guys because like you go into an encounter and you're like dead. You're like instantly dead. So yeah, it's crafting a little bit more of a story. So that's cool. That's something. I've leveled up some of their magic to some pretty good numbers at this point. His Blizzard's moving up. Her Cure's moving up. What is his Blizzard moved up? I might want to switch him to Fire or Thunder. Oh, this is one of those soldier guys that you have to fight early in the game. But like here, I think you can kill him. Early in the game, it's like, no, you can't kill this guy. He is too much for you. Let's see. Let's switch that to Thunder. Make him be defend. Yeah, these soldiers are nothing compared to the ones at the beginning of the game. It's like totally different. It's like night and day different. There is like something about the original old NES and SNES Final Fantasy games that is just so charming. It's sort of like a more simplicity to it. Because they get kind of complicated with these things as time goes on. Like, once you hit the PlayStation era, it's like they are really trying to be complicated with some of this stuff. And then I think they got maybe too complicated, and then now, from what little I played of Final Fantasy 16, like, I've not played much of it, but I played a little bit of it. It seemed like they were trying to go back more simpler with it, because it has more of an action RPG-ish feel to it. I don't know, they're mixing things up, and I don't know how well that one was received. I don't think it sold super well. But they also did the stupid exclusive thing. I don't know why Square Enix keeps doing the thing where they're exclusive to PlayStation. Like, they had Final Fantasy 16 was exclusive to PS5, and they had Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth. Rebirth's the second one, isn't it? Yeah, I think so. It was exclusive to PS5, and even it like underperformed sales wise. I don't know. I feel like in 2025, the thoughts and the ideas of an exclusivity for your video games is stupid. Like, even if you're like a Sony or a Microsoft and you're not putting your games out on other consoles or other places, you're kind of stupid at this point, right? Because, like, why wouldn't you? Because you would make money. I think the days of, one game is going to sell an entire console, I think that's just done. I think that's over. And I kind of feel like also that Nintendo is going to be sort of like the last holdout on that, right? They're not going to like put Mario and Zelda on Xbox and PlayStation and PC. They're going to have a death grip on those properties for as long as they can until it's not profitable for them to do it anymore. And I kind of feel like we may be getting closer to that than you think. Like, I'm not saying the next Legend of Zelda is going to come out on PlayStation 6 or Xbox whatever or Steam or whatever, but like, I'm not saying that it's not going to happen either, because I mean, we don't know. We really don't know. It's like everything is changing. This entire gaming industry is going through a lot of change. It's going through, honestly, more change now than it probably has ever gone through. I mean, even including the video game crash, like back in the 80s and stuff. Like, yeah, it's going through a lot of change right now. I can't even imagine what it's going to be like in the next couple years. And it kind of surprises me that, to some degree, that we're going to still get like another Xbox console, you know, new hardware, and another PlayStation, like a PS6. It's just, it's weird. Like, I get, like, they're gonna want to make hardware for the consumer that wants something that's simpler than PC gaming. And PC gaming is becoming more and more consumer friendly every day. I mean, the Steam Deck is a perfect example of that. It's the most consumer friendly PC product that's ever been released. So I don't know. I don't know how any of this is going to go in the next couple of years. It's going to be super exciting to see where it goes. I hope it doesn't keep constricting, though. That's the one thing I don't like about what's going on in the video game industry right now, is there's a lot of constriction. There's a lot of game companies, studios that are shutting down, laying off all of their workers, and getting absorbed into other companies like Microsoft. Has Activision, they have Bethesda, Sony has Bungie, I don't like that. I don't like that when everybody's working for one major corporation. I think that's not a good thing. And it's going to keep happening. I mean, there's nothing you can do about it. That's just sort of the way where this business is going, and it's probably going to be just kind of carved up. It's going to be Sony, it's going to be Microsoft, and it's going to be Nintendo, and Nintendo's more concerned with their stuff instead of purchasing other companies. But Microsoft and Sony are 100% concerned with buying as many of the other companies as they can. So it's going to be interesting to see. That's all I can say. It's going to be interesting, potentially scary. We'll see how it goes. What if there's a way I can even tell how long I've been streaming? I'm looking at an app. Let me test this, see if my chat shows up either. Yeah, there it is. Okay. But yeah, this is just me testing stuff. I'm just testing. Test. And occasionally talking about the video game industry in depth. Okay, let's see if I can find out how long I've been streaming. About 19 minutes. Yeah, I'll do this a couple more minutes and then I might call it quits today. I can tell you one game or not just one game, but one thing coming out that I'm super interested in. There's the Lunar remasters that they're doing. That's April, I think. I think that's coming in April. So they're taking the, I assume it's the complete edition back from the original PlayStation, Lunar 1 and Lunar 2, and sort of updating them enough to work on modern consoles. I assume cleaning them up so that they look better in HD, maybe widescreening them or something. I don't know. I don't know if they're going to go to the degree that they went with doing these Final Fantasy Pixel remasters. It'll be interesting to see how they do that, though. Because I've heard some stuff that has not made me be filled with happiness. It's they're not going to be using the original voices. They're going to record new voices and stuff. maybe it's gonna have new music. I'm not sure. I don't know. Yeah, I read some stuff recently that the owner of the Working Designs versions of Lunar, which were kind of like the last time that series mattered, I think was trying to work with the new publisher to get those versions of the games available. And I want to say that nothing ever happened. Like, the new publisher just wasn't interested, or something. Something happened. I need to go heal up. Yeah, so it sounds like whatever the new publisher is doing, they're doing their own thing, which is fine. It may be cool. Like, if they play the same, if they're the same games, and it's just they've re-recorded all the voice work and they've re-recorded all the music and stuff, that's fine. We'll see how it goes. Maybe it'll be good, maybe it won't. Whatever. It'd be cool to have those games still to play them again, because those are cool games. But those Working Design versions are the ones that I played back in the day, and they're the ones that I really enjoyed. So I would love to see those versions be re-released. And not just the complete editions that they did for PlayStation 1 and I think Sega Saturn. But I would love the Sega CD versions too, because like I played through all of Lunar Silver Star Story on Sega CD, because that was like one of the first RPGs I played. But I never played the Sega CD version of Lunar 2 Eternal Blue. That's like the version that's the one I've never played. I've played the complete editions of 1 and 2 on PlayStation. I played the original on Sega CD, but that Sega CD version of Lunar 2 I never played, and I would love to get that as like sort of like an extra added into a package deal or something where you get those games put out again. It'll never happen. I have no doubt that that's like not a thing that's like ever going to happen, but one can dream, and I do wish that it was something that we have an option of getting at some point, but you know, it is what it is. I'd like to get some of these levels up before. Okay, what are we at? We thunder. We cure. Let's do fire. And he can defend. Yeah, I'm the kind of RPG game player where I like to go out and just grind the heck out of my characters and just have plenty of money and experience and HP and MP as I can at the beginning, so that I don't have to struggle as much later in the game. I know that's probably not good, especially if the game's probably going to scale with me. Because some of these suckers do. Some of them will scale with you as you go. Eventually they started doing that, so that if you try to kind of, you know, grind your characters early on, you'll face enemies later on, and they'll be at your level. They'll sort of like match your level, so they'll become like harder to defeat or have higher hit points. These early Final Fantasies, I don't think they did that though. I think the problem in these earlier games is that if you get too high level, some of the low level enemies will run from you. So if you're trying to do a complete run of the game and, like, you know, fight every enemy and stuff like that, and then you'll have a harder time doing it, because those lower level enemies, they'll just like run from you as soon as they get into a fight with you. I do think that's funny. Like, when I played the first one, I got my characters up to like level, God, it was like 70 or 75 or something. It was some huge ass number. In like almost every fight I was in, the enemies would run from me, or at least a enemy would run from me at the beginning of the fight. It was funny. I don't know. There's something kind of cool about you're so strong in the RPG that the enemies start running from you. There's something cool about that. I mean, I like that. I kind of like that. See how close we are to leveling up those magics to 4. What is he doing? He's doing thunder. She's about to hit 6. What was he doing? Was he doing thunder? No, he's doing fire. He's about to hit 4. He's getting close to hitting 4. Come back. Magic. Okay, I'll do it a little bit longer. Ambushed by this one enemy that will die instantly. So I wonder what the YouTube gaming climate is right now, because it still seems like I see more people streaming on Twitch, or just streaming on Twitch and YouTube at the same time, versus picking like one platform and staying with it. And if they do pick one platform to stay on, it does seem like they will pick Twitch and stay on it more than they will on YouTube. Interesting. And I never hear anyone talk about those other platforms. Because, like, wasn't there... What was the new one that came out? Because I know Microsoft had one, and they tried to pour up a bunch of money into it, and it just kind of failed miserably, and they ended it. I can't remember the name of that one. Because they gave, shoot, what was his name? Ninja? Twitch streamer Ninja. They gave him like a bunch of money to come over to the Microsoft platform, whatever it was called. And that didn't help anything. Like, I don't think it did anything for it. And so it died. I know Facebook tried to push Facebook gaming. I don't even know if that even still exists. I never hear anyone talk about Facebook gaming as a streaming thing anymore. So if people are using it, I'll be surprised. The only things I hear about these days are still hear about Twitch. I still hear about YouTube. And then there's another one that popped up, and I cannot remember the name of it. Is it Kick? Does that sound right? I don't know. I could be wrong with that. There's like another streaming platform, and I don't know if it's for video games or if it's just for everything, but like it popped up, and I never hear anyone talk about it. That third one, it's now all Twitch and it's all YouTube. That's all I ever hear about now is just Twitch and YouTube. But as far as like the gaming streams, it seems like I hear more people talk about Twitch than I do YouTube. Or if they're doing YouTube, they're also doing YouTube. Like they'll do a dual stream. They'll stream on Twitch and YouTube. And then I guess probably watch reactions and chat and stuff on both of them. I don't think I would ever want to do that, though. I think I would want to just kind of stream on one platform, and then just upload to another one or whatnot. So unless like I just kind of start liking streaming on YouTube, I probably won't stream on YouTube a lot. I'll probably just upload videos to it, because I'm kind of happy with doing that right now. And keep streaming to my Twitch channel. Because I do enjoy the Twitch streaming. I do enjoy doing that. Okay, how we doing on magic? Thunder is about to hit 4. Cure. I wonder if 5 is as much as it goes. I wonder if it can go to 6. Looks like he hit it over here. Let's give his cure some use. Let's see if I can maybe get his cure to go up. Ambushed! I want to play some Dragon Quest games. That's a thing I've not been doing a lot of lately. And there's so many of them to play, too. I need to get that new remake that they did, 3. I haven't bought it yet. I was kind of hoping for it to go on sale at some point. It came out back in November? That sounds right. And it seems like people are pretty happy with it. It's just that it's another one of those games. I know at some point this year, I don't know when they're doing it, but maybe it's March? April? I can't remember. At some point this year, they're doing Dragon Quest 1 and 2. It's like one package. I don't know. I may wait. Maybe if I wait until 1 and 2 comes out, maybe 3 will be on sale. I can just get them all 3 at the same time. Save money. That's a series that I love, and I have played every Dragon Quest game that has been released in the United States at least once, but I've not finished any of them. I have never beat a single Dragon Quest game. There are some that I played a lot. Like, I got, like, super close to beating them, but, like, most of them, I would play them and then, like, move on to something else. It wasn't that I wasn't having fun or anything. It's just that there's always something else coming out. And it's kind of hard to stay with just one thing, you know? You get, like, wanting to play other stuff, too. God, this one guy is like giving them a run for their money, apparently. But yeah, I do have an interest in playing more Dragon Quest. And maybe if I stream it, I'll actually play through the whole thing. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I know, like, back when they were doing those DS versions, and they did, what did they do? They did, like, 4, 5, and 6? On the DS? That sounds right. I really got into those and played those a lot. And I think 3DS we got releases of 7 and 8, if I remember right. I don't remember if we got 1, 2, and 3. on DS. I don't remember if that happened or not. I remember they did like 1 and 2. I think that was like a Game Boy Advance game or something. It seems like that was Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance. I can't remember what it was. Seems like they did a version of that on one of those. I don't know if we've ever had a console that had every Dragon Quest game released on it, though. That's why I kind of wish they would do the pixel remaster thing that they did with the Final Fantasy games on all the Dragon Quest games. But they're kind of taking a different route with the Dragon Quest games. They're kind of doing each release by itself, right? Versus doing all of them at one time. Because the Final Fantasy Pixel remasters, I want to say they did all 6 of them all at the same time, even back when it was originally on PC. Because I think when it started on PC, I want to say that they put them all 6 out at the same time, and they kind of would fine-tune them over time until they got to the console release, the PlayStation and Switch and Xbox releases. Yeah, because it was a while between the PC release and the console release of the Pixel remasters. It was a lot longer than I was expecting. I was thinking that they would probably give those things out like way quicker, because I assumed that there was an interest in these, like a pretty heavy interest in these on console. It always shocked me that they didn't go console first and then do PC. That was always weird to me. Because it just seems like these were made for something like a Nintendo Switch. Yeah, I don't care as much about handheld gaming, so I got them for the PlayStation PS4 version, which is what I'm streaming. But I could see if you were really into like handheld gaming, you would want this on your Nintendo Switch or your Steam Deck. Yeah, this would be a great time. This would be a great portable game. I can't remember if they did them on mobile though. I don't remember if they put these on mobile. Seems like this would be a good fit for mobile. Like, I'm not big on mobile gaming though. Like, I don't like gaming on my phone. I've never, outside of like something really simple to play, like a good Fallout Shelter on my phone, and that was okay. But even that, like, I would lose interest in it and just kind of stop playing it. But, like, if I'm going to invest the time in a game, I'm going to want to do it, honestly, like on my TV or something. Oh, Cure 6. She did hit 6. Yeah, I was wondering if 6 was even an option, because that bar wasn't moving. Can he hit 5? Okay, where are we at on money? Oh, money's looking good. Look at that. 3,600. We'll take that. Dude, how did I get attacked while I'm literally in the front yard of this town? Alright, so I'm going to go and do my inn visit here. Fill up my party. And I will save my game, and I think I may call it quits there, because that was a good long stream. And like, again, just testing. I didn't have any plans. I just wanted to see if this thing would work. And it seems like it works, because looks like I'm still live streaming. From what I can tell. Okay, cool. Well, that's going to be it. I think test was successful. Oh, fight another animal. Oh, we'll fight this guy. Alright. And, yeah, I'm just going to call it quits there. And, maybe I'll do some more YouTube streaming. I don't know. I like the Twitch streaming better, so I may still do it, but we'll see. But anybody that watched it, thanks for watching. Have a good day. Play some Final Fantasy. It's a cool game. See ya. Bye.